Boy, if our veterans tried half as hard as our rookies did, we might actually be a decent team. Avs lose to the Minnesota Wild 5-2. No need to mince words. Minnesota dominated us for the most part in this game, except for a few bright moments by some of our young rookies. They outshot us 15-5 in the first, in large part due to the Avs constantly missing the net, as they always do. But it also felt like Minnesota really pushed the play through the neutral zone and had much more offensive zone time. Offensive zone time usually leads to goals, and the first one comes just 5 minutes in. Minnesota's going to re-enter the Avs zone after a clear. They've just taken the blue line, and you can already start to see the problem here. You have Teuton covering the puck carrier in Pominville. That's fine. You have Barry way deep in the zone. He's going to end up coming up to cover Coyle because he's going to receive the pass from Pominville. That's also fine. The problem is you have Tweedledee and Tweedledum here, Como and Soderberg, slowly cruising into the zone. And as you can see, there's clearly two Wild players ahead of them. You'd think one of them would figure out, hey, maybe I should hustle back and cover them, play some defense, keep them from scoring. But nah, they both decide to just chill. Ends up being an easy goal for Hansel. A bunch of lazy veterans makes it just too easy to score on the Avs, and it's 1-0 already. After talking up Pickard for the past couple games, just 20 seconds after that first goal, he lets in a bit of an unlucky softie. Wild win a face-off. It's going to come back to the point. Just a pretty routine shot on by Spurgeon. Pickard makes the save, but a bad rebound. It bounces straight up in the air. You can see it right here. And Pickard can't find where it went. Normally that wouldn't be that big a problem, but he does get a little bit unlucky. This puck drops straight down, and look at the kick it takes to just jump right into the net for the Wild. Bang. It doesn't even hit the guy's skate. That bounce was unlucky, but you would still like to see Pickard have better rebound control than that. If you kick it out hard, you're not going to get an unlucky bounce like that. So the Avs are down 2-0 now, and Minnesota continues to dominate possession. Till about 3 minutes left in the period, the Avs finally catch a break. Once again, the rookies are leading the way. Confer's going to take the puck off the face-off here and go end-to-end. The Wild defensemen get confused, kind of run into each other, creates a 2-on-1. Confer makes a great pass, easy goal for Landy. Confer's 4th point of the season. You can already tell he's one of those players that makes his line mates better. It's just a treat to watch him play, and hopefully he's going to be that way for us for a long time. So even with a bad period, it's looking like the Avs are going to get out of the first down by 1. But this is the Avs' bad period, so you know it can't be that easy, right? Less than a minute to go, Minnesota dumps it in. Pickard fails to clear. Minnesota just throws a shot towards the net. And you have Granlund right in front here. He's going to actually catch this puck with his hand and drop it on the ice for him to play. Really needs stronger defense. You got to either win that position battle or just completely body that guy as soon as he touches the puck. Barry fails to do so. Granlund takes control and makes a nice pass across for another easy goal for the Wild. Adam Foote has got to be losing his mind on that one. When he was out there, he'd absolutely murdered that guy in front of the net. It would have been no chance for them to make any kind of play. And while the game has changed from that a little bit, you still got to make them pay the price for sitting in front of your net. It's just too easy for teams to stand there against us. Moving on to the second period, the Wild waste little time icing this one. Just 3 minutes in, they put it up to a 3-goal lead. Another one quick off the face-off for the Wild. They're going to shoot the puck down to the corner. As the puck comes down, you have Johnson committing to the man here, and Boschman also committing to the man here. Johnson was expecting Boschman to cut off and cover Parise cutting to the net. He doesn't, leaves Parise wide open, and Pickard fails to seal the post on this one. The number of breakdowns for the Avs was astronomical in this one. Whether it be Teuton, Boschman, Pickard, or even surprises like Johnson, it seemed like everyone just didn't know where they needed to be and weren't making the right plays. With the 3-goal lead, the Wild put it into lockdown mode, and the Avs do start getting more shots because of that, but they can't seem to convert. And eventually, with Jeremy Smith now in net, the Wild do tack on another one. Suter's going to throw the puck on net and create a big rebound off of Smith. In the rebound confusion, the Avs just completely abandon their defensive assignments. Everyone gets confused. You can already see down below the face-off dot, Schrader is just waiting wide open. Suter's going to find him, and he's just going to snap it right into the top of the net. Once again, defensive breakdowns destroy us. Even when the other team is trying to lock us down, they're getting better chances than us. A minute later, the Avs do get one back, and while it doesn't matter in the scheme of this game, it does matter for the Avs' statistical purposes. Rantanen's going to push the play by challenging the man on the point. He's going to panic, just shoot it towards the middle of the ice where Andrighetto makes a nice play. He's going to end up knocking it out of midair with his hand and quickly finding Rantanen for the breakaway, and Rantanen just puts a great shot on to beat Dubnyk. So another point for Andrighetto, but more importantly, that was Rantanen's 18th goal of the season, and as a rookie, he now leads the entire Avalanche in goals. Really shows the disparity between what our veterans are putting out and what our rookies are putting out. So the Avs go into the third down 3, and the third period isn't even really worth talking about. The Wild just completely shut us down. The Avs failed to score on maybe 1 or 2 good chances, but it didn't really matter. The game was already over, and the Avs lose. Other news and notes, Compher actually had the most ice time of any Avs forward in this one with just less than 19 minutes. It looks like they've finally decided to just push their prospects and let them play as much as possible in the NHL game. Further supporting the prospects getting more ice time, Tyson Jost played almost 16 minutes tonight, including some time on the power play. Really, he was pretty quiet, but he was super solid defensively again, including getting a block shot and a takeaway. If he can play solidly defensively and then improve his offensive game as he develops, he could be a super solid second or third liner for us for a long time. It's something I'm really excited for. Thought of the game on this one. Currently, the Avs only have McKinnon above 40 points. Right now, you have Duchesne with 37 and Rantanen and Barrie at 36. With just 4 games to go, are any of them going to make it to 40? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if none of them did. That is the end of this game review. Thank you for watching. Leave your feedback either down below or in the Reddit thread. I'm Rudo3, and our veterans are terrible.